was scared of dentists and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. All my friends are turning green. Yeah, the magician's assistant in their dream. Down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Here's this movie that I think you'll like. This guy decides to quit his job and head to New York City. This cowboy's running from himself. She's been living on the highest shelf. And they come on star.
Hi everyone, I'm back again to share with you how my little quarantini hummingbird garden is coming along. I planted this a couple months ago while we were all asked to stay home, and here I can share with you the fruits of my labor, how everything is blooming so much, and the hummingbirds and the bumblebees are all so happy. All the little butterflies are coming around. You can see a lot of blooms now. This was taken a couple weeks ago in June. And now I've also got another little garden that I started at my home. I thought you might be interested in that. I'm going to share with you this creation with the assistance of my good friends at Red Roots Landscape Company. We've constructed a delightful little garden. I call it my jewel box of a garden. If you would join my sister and I as we walk around this little gourmet garden together. And I just laugh to see how my COVID hair is doing in this video. So do you want me to give you a little walk around?
Yeah, please.
I just planted these exactly a month ago, June 1st. It's now July 1st, and everything is starting to pop off. So we can walk around. I'll show you all the little goodies that are here. And you showed the fountain already that's making all the noise and all the flowers. So the sunflowers, whoo-hoo, they're getting the little blooms on them. And it's nice that they're starting to grow in front of the kiwi, this kiwi vine. And the height, well, just the heat, I should say. The height of the sunflower is good for the heat of the kiwi that needs a little bit of shade. And I've mixed in some flowers, the marigolds that will deter the insects. And there's some eggplants that already have some little eggplants in.
Cool.
I'll try to walk around without tripping any.
Little, like on the espalier there.
Well, this is, this is Karen being a little dorky, I think. I just painted these pots and some of the little tags. Here, here's another one down here. With this like a little bee balm. So I'm just reminding myself, instead of those ugly plastic tags, I just used my giant collection of corks because I drink too much wine, and teriyaki sticks. Everybody needs those, and little pots. I don't really drink too much wine. Okay, so a glass or two a night is good for the soul and the heart, right? Okay, and this is a spaliered pear, and then the nasturtiums. There's I'm mixing up some flowers in here.
So why are you mixing them?
Just because it's beautiful, it's a little boring just having all that greenery. And as I said, the marigolds are good for the insect repellent. And the cucumbers are a little slow to get, they're starting up. Got some yellow beans that'll start climbing up the wire. Okay. And if you hadn't mentioned already, the reason why I have this, basically a box in a cage, is because I live with a herd of deer all the time. This morning I saw mommy and two teensy tiny little cute fawns. And last week I saw 3 giant stags with their horns. And then I was thinking about putting a little wire roof over this to keep the rodents out. And wouldn't you know it, I saw squirrels leaping around this morning. So that's what's been eating my strawberries and such. And strawberries I have no point in putting strawberries in Gilroy heat other than they look great. And I was just experimenting this trip. There's chard and my little flowers. The peppers are starting to go. Look at this. The peppers, a few different kind of peppers. All different kind of peppers are in here. And on the grapevine, this is a green table grape. grapevine. And let's see, what else have I got? Oh, you want to look over here? The goodies. So there's a watermelon, a zucchini, and by the way, these are jammed in way too much. It's just that I'm in an experimental stage and it looks too boring to just have all the same. So I like to mix. So there's cucumbers and hollyhocks and sunflowers and white beans, parsley in a pot,
So
peppers.
Karen, what will you do like when they get full? You're just gonna weed
I'll just trim stuff back. There's,
Okay.
and let's see, we have different kinds of mint. What did I had a little tag in here. Oh, it was here. Okay. And this is catnip and different kind of basils, red basil, sweet basil, Thai basil, and then all these different kind of mixed lettuce and little Tasmanian devil tomato in there too. What else have we got? Shall we go over this way? Touring my garden. Whoopsie.
Oh, show us what you did over there with the little workbench. It's so cool.
No, it's kind of fun. It's just as kind of my garden closet. I have another tool shed, but just for the fun of it, I got this little potting sink.
Yeah.
That's good. And I use that all the time. Little shelves on here. Everybody needs all their tools and their clippers. My favorite clippers in the world. These. Use them all the time for deadheading. Come on, crash out. Some more mint. And in my little closet, everything a gardener would ever want in there.
It's neat.
Not too much. I leave all the shovels and bigger stuff in the other tool shed, but just for my little daily tidy up around here. Okay, you want to keep touring around?
Just a little bit more, but I want to also hear about, are you having to hand water or is it irrigated?
Well, at the moment, and I can share on the video some other pictures of as the project was being constructed. We use a Netafim sprinkler, and I took some construction photos of how this is done underneath. There's just lines of that brown tubing beneath here. But I do a little irrigation every day because we've had this crazy weather here. We'll have 100-degree days, go explosive, wilts everything. I think it looks great in the morning, wilting in the afternoon, so I just will spray it. It's kind of fun. It takes me 10 minutes to water pretty well around here. Oh, and then this apple, very unique, and it's kind of nice. This is the big boy tomato, and it in 1 month
huge.
from
It was
a 4-inch container last month, and bam. But I'm having blooms come off, and I think it's bugs. Yeah, I fertilize every 2 weeks with a tree, which the tomato took off. But it's got 6 different kind of apples on it, and of those, I should say 6 varieties of apples. I've got a few apples starting up.
That's amazing.
This is that yellow delicious.
I can't believe they're already that big.
Yeah. And this is more my tomato world because this is in my yard. This is the hottest corner imaginable. On the pear side, it was a little less hot. So I've got a little lime tree here, and more beans, different kind of tomatoes, little eggplants, and the sunflowers again. And these are my most favorite, very sentimental sunflowers. I call them the Mitch and Marmar sunflowers because this young couple were married and gave out sunflower seeds. So there they are.
Hey, I also see lots of marigolds. I've heard those are good in vegetable gardens. Or to keep bugs down.
Yeah, and what bugs, I'm not sure. It's more moths. It just repels. You know how potent marigolds are. They don't taste good. They are not keeping the earwigs away from they're not keeping the sow bugs away. So I'll find out what they do. But I'm seeing little butterflies come around here too, and definitely hummingbirds.
And then you've got the grapevine.
That's it. Got the grapevine, the white grapevine.
And I
But
love the vine.
I think it's fun to mix up the flowers in here with it.
Thank you. I love it.
Thank you
Love coming
for
here
letting me
and
share with you.